Yes, peoples. I'm gonna lie, sun's out, but it's fresh this morning. Fresh to death. I'm coming out for a quick power hour as guys are doing. What stop for? Yeah, right. Come out for a quick power hour. Didn't even come out last night, but I didn't even clean the bike because I knew I was going to come out. I looked at the weather and I knew it was going to be dry this morning, so I thought, oh, why not? Get out, get as much riding in as I can. But yeah, man, loving it, man. Back on it. Gonna see what I can do. Like I say, I got a power hour. I got a quick hour before I've got to jump on a Teams meeting with a solicitor, and then yeah, after that I've got to go and see a man about a dog. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this, to be fair. So I've done the other side yesterday. I've done Takaroo side yesterday, so I'm going to go and do the pump station side today. Well, this morning, because last time I rode it with Ben, it was absolutely tipping it down. As you know, man, when I ride this side, I like to turn the motor, hit this warm-up trail, get the blood pumping. I've actually turned the motor off, to be honest, because it's quite fresh. So I've turned the motor off for a minute just to see if I can get myself warmed up, man. I'm bloody freezing, man. Bloody freezing. Well, yeah, should be all right in a minute once I hit this trail, I reckon we'll be good to go. Oh God. But yeah. Whew. Yeah, man. Let's get the motor back on. It sounds like I've got something stuck in my bloody spokes. Just playing a song. But yeah, forgot to put my goo glaze on again. Oh, looks like they've been doing some work down here. Oh man, these tyres, they're so forgiving. Honestly, over there. Yeah, these tyres are so forgiving, it's unreal, man. Feels nice, man, nice. So I felt like, obviously I rode yesterday, and I thought, oh God, washed out on that route then. But yeah, I rode yesterday, and I just feel like, well, every opportunity I'll get, because I've been off the bike, I might as well take it, sort of thing, because it's all about bike time. Looks like someone's already been down here this morning. Fair play. Yeah, the back end of this bike as well feels so much better now I've done the bearings. But yeah, man. Let's crack on. Ooh. I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, I might have done, but I cut the bars down, man. I cut the bars down from 800 to 780, and obviously when you put the grips on there, I'll probably sits at what, 790. But yeah, feels way more comfortable, man. Way better. Yeah. Loads more grip strength and just control on the bars, man. It's just that 800 was just slightly too wide, believe it or not. And I've always ridden with 800 as well, because I thought that was my, because obviously I'm broad-shouldered, but I don't know. When until I tried to do a press up with my arms at 800 wide, and I realised that I couldn't do one, because it was just my arms were just too far apart. So that was what made me realise, if I've got no control and doing a simple press up, I ain't gonna have no control over the bars, am I, at that wide? So cut them down, and yeah, feels loads better, loads better. Let's go and have a look at this one up here. Right then, dropping on this. We'll leave it in full turbo today, because, oh God, even though it's drying out, it's proper slick, man. I'm gonna go around this. I don't know why. I'll just, oh God, that was a bad landing. That's why. That's why I didn't hit the first one. I was still, oh God, just about made that. It's all about confidence, man, you know what I mean? Obviously, when you nearly kill yourself, on a simple trial at Park Wales, kind of puts everything else into perspective. That's the thing. But yeah, let's head over to the other stuff. Oh, let's do a couple of the runs on this side. Like I say, last time I done them the other day, last week. No, it was absolutely tipping it down the rain. But yeah, I'll tell you what I do want to touch on. Probably a little bit late to the party now, but the old Red Bull Rampage debate. Because yeah, it was a mad one, wasn't it, this year? I was watching it as it was happening, to be fair, but there's like a lot of people sticking their 2 pence in about it, some absolutely ridiculous suggestions and whatnot, but I think with Red Bull Rampage, like the risk factor and the danger factor is what makes Red Bull Rampage, you know what I'm saying? And the lads that do it, I'm a different breed, man. But at the same time, the risk factor, I think personally, that it just needs to be capped to an extent. Like Emil Johansson, when he fell, like we all mountain bike, whether you're weekend warrior, whether you're professional, we all know the risks to reward, you know what I mean? The way I see it. You know, you can be over Cannock chase like I am now. I could fall off and break my arm. I could break my leg, break my hip, break my back even. But we all know the risks. But at the same time, when I'm watching like pros do that sort of stuff, I don't want to see no one die doing that stuff. So I think personally that, like, anywhere, I just think that keep all the tricks in, keep everything, that it makes it, I think it's wicked, I think it's class, it's what it makes Red Bull. But now, if there's lines cut in somewhere, I believe personally that leave the fall factor in, but there's got to be a point where you have to start putting netting up, because Emil Johansson, if he had any more momentum, I would have carried on going over that hill. The drop that was beneath him, it was almost certain death. It was just ridiculous. So like personally, like, you know, yeah, we all take a fall, we all take a tumble. It's all part of the game, you know what I mean, the way I see it in the mountain biking. But then when you got them guys putting themselves out there like that, yeah, they should take a tumble, you know what I mean? Cuts, bruises, broken bones, all part of the game, like I say. But man, when it comes to cliff drops like that, and what the consequences would have been if he would have gone over the edge completely, man. That wouldn't even be worth thinking about, man. And like, you know, it just, I think that's just what needs to change in it. I just think certain elements of that event, on certain parts of the trails, on certain trails, they just need to net it. So obviously the fall factor's still there, but they only go so far, and then the nets catch them. So it's always, yeah, you might, you know, suffer broken bones, cuts, bruises, but you ain't like gonna almost fall into certain death. And I think that's just where Red Bull needs to step in and put a cap on it, sort of thing. But other than that, Red Bull's for different breed of people, and it's for the elite. Do you know what I mean? So you don't enter it unless you know the risk to reward sort of thing. But fair play to them lads. You know what I mean? And obviously all the lads that crashed. It's really recovering, all that healing vibes, especially that Adolf Silver. Man tried something and obviously it just didn't work. You know what I mean? But shame really. But yeah, man, that's my thoughts on it, to be honest. Right, let's ride and talk. And also, I think the scoring needs to change on it as well, because it just shows, if you ask me, it just shows there's a lack of consistency with the scoring, because they don't seem to just score, oh God, they don't just seem to score a run for what it is. It's like, because I seem to, oh God, I seem to watch some of the runs, and I think some runs are way better than others, but then the judges see it differently. But like, I don't know, it just seems like there's a lack of, oh God, there's a lack of consistency with the judging. If you ask me, I don't know, it's just, you know, especially the fact that that weren't the best run, to be honest. Especially the fact that they're having to bring up like someone else's run on the screen and compare it against another run. It's like, to me, no, that's just like, that's rubbish, that is. It should be, judge it for what it is, for what you see, for what the, you know, the enjoyment you get out of that ride at that time. You know, emotions and feelings speak for themselves, don't they? You know what I mean? And your own two eyes don't defy you, do they? Very often. So that's just my opinion on it. I just feel like the scoring system just isn't consistent to what I think it should be to the whole event. But that's just my 2 pence anyway. Some might agree, some might not agree, you know what I mean? Some might say, yeah man, I think they score it perfectly. That's just your opinion, which is fair enough. But yeah, do you know what? I ain't a fan of this side of the chase, you know. Right, back at the top. Let's jump in. But yeah, my comments about Red Bull though, that's just my, you know why I'm riding slow? My brakes have gone straight to the bars now. My front brake has. So I need to get that ready up. But yeah, that ain't to cause debate or nothing, that's just literally my 2 pence. Man, it's hard to ride with no front brake. Whoa. Oh God. Yeah, boy. Yeah, it's hard. What's this like now? Oh yeah. I tell you what, man, the lads are good at keeping on top of stuff over here, man. But yeah, like I said, that's just my 2 pence about the whole rampage thing. Because I don't want to. Last thing I want to be doing is witnessing someone die, man, falling off the side of a fucking mountain. Whoa. Oh. Oh, I felt my collarbone twitch then. Oh. My front right, that is. It's working, but not fully working, if that makes sense. But yeah. Ooh, let's get back up. Right, stropping on this one again. I felt like I was properly slow, which I probably was, but that's it there. Because I haven't ridden a lot of this in a while now, so plus this front brake is a bit sketchy as anything. Yeah, man. Still ain't how I'd normally ride it, but it's better. Loads better. Yeah, I just feel slow and sluggish with everything. But yeah, man. Just took the time down here because I've got no front brake. Yeah, man. Oh, you know what I'm going to go and do? I'm actually going to jump on the official trails and do up a cliff. Why not? Right, let's drop in on up a cliff so we can make of this. God, tell you what, today feels a lot slicker than yesterday. It's weird, man, weird. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, it feels like I'm having to be careful and cautious a lot more today. Just simply down to it being a lot slicker. Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, God. One thing I will say though, Cannock chase in the wet rides a lot better. I'm going to bother with that run. Keep it civil. Feels like I'm normally at that black run there, but I'll, like I say, keep it civil at the minute. My arm's being good to me, so I've got to be good back. Wow, that was deep, man. That's proper slippery, this is. Oh, God. That felt nasty. That felt nasty, that did. Proper juddery. But yeah, I'll have to get onto the mechanic. One thing I don't do is bleed brakes myself, because when it goes wrong, doesn't it? So leave that to the professionals. I'm intrigued to see what this looks like because, man, it feels so slow, like properly slow. I'm trying to push it as well. I feel like I've gone so far back in the last 8 weeks. Unreal. Hopefully I'll get it back. Who knows, who knows. Yeah man, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that much. I think I'm going to go into the lower cliff. Right. Forgot about this little gem. So, see what this is saying? Bloody hell, proper loamy. You know what's mad about this one though? Got all the roots exposed. I've got to be careful. Because that's really what I'm doing. Is sorry, I'm trying to talk. And I've got two fruit pastels in my mouth. Oh, let's send this. Yeah, that was nice. I had doubts in the back of my mind that I weren't going to make it. Oh God. I'll tell you what, them trees feel less daunting. Now I've cut my bars down. Mad in it. What a few mil difference, a few mil mix. What's that one there? Oh, it's just a kicker. Okay, kicker to flat. Yeah, nice trail this is, nice. Oh, he's sending that does. Yeah. Sweet. More down here, right there. Bloody hell, nearly had me eye out, that did, that twig. Oh, bloody hell. Tell you what. Ooh, I'm glad I never went over that, to be fair. Nowhere near enough speed. These puddles just zap your speed and your energy. It's mad. We made it in one piece. That's the main thing. Yeah, man. Whew. Let's go back to the top and do a lower cliff. But yeah, that run, forget about that run all the time. It's a good run, that is. It's fast. In the dries. Flat out, that is. Back at the top. You alright? Right, let's see what we can make of this. I've got to be careful, man. I've got no front brake. It goes all the way to the bars now. It seems to have dried out nicely, to be fair. Yeah. Oh, I feel good on this. Don't know whether it's just because it's fast and flowy or whether I've warmed up. But yeah. Feels good. But yeah, man, the back of the bike as well feels nice and plush. Got new shock and bearings, fresh bearings. These tyres as well. They're unreal, man. But yeah, something I haven't done for a while is give you a taster of upper cliff and lower cliff at Cannock Chase. Well, now you've seen it. Yeah, man. Oh. Tried to avoid the puddle there. Nearly come off. Yeah. Bike time, man, it does make a big difference, doesn't it? Big difference to your riding. Bike time. I'm gonna try and get out as much as I can, get back on it. My mate Mercer, he's getting an e-bike now as well, so I'll be from then on. Be going on some epic rides as well, some adventures. But yeah, loving life, man, loving life. I was going to say I can't believe how quiet it is, but then again, the normal average person's at work on a Monday morning. But yeah, man, I think I'm going to leave this one here, and yeah, it's just another video. The way I see it, it's just another quick video. Might be a bit repetitive, the same old, but it's just more so that I'm getting back out and yeah, easing back into it, to be fair. That's all I'm doing, really.